The city of Lafayette is finally going to vote on an ordinance to allow backyard chickens in the city. Believe it or not, you can't have chickens in your backyard, or your front yard for that matter, in Lafayette, and it has been that way for quite a long time. They've been working through this draft ordinance for quite a while, and they're going to vote on it. They're going to have their first vote on it. And the key thing about this first ordinance is that there's going to be a 1-year sunset. So they're going to try it, and if it turns into a big to-do and it just doesn't work out so well, it'll just automatically sunset if the city council doesn't agree in 2026 to keep this ordinance on the books. The important things of this draft of the ordinance that affect people in Lafayette is if you're keeping hens, you would need to get a permit from the city. That's just going to have the city help maintain a record of active chicken flocks, and the permit's going to be free. You have to have some sort of identification on your chicken, a leg band, that sort of thing, so if any animals escape, the city can figure out who they belong to, and of course, as I mentioned before, this 1-year sunset. Believe it or not, West Lafayette doesn't have anything on the books about prohibiting chickens. This is something that's happening elsewhere in our area. Certainly it's happening all over the country where people have always kept barnyard animals in their yards. So we will see how this goes. Here are the other provisions in the ordinance. Chickens must be housed in a secure coop and pen. It must be at least 18 inches high and provide at least 1 square foot per chicken. It must provide at least... That's an interesting thing. The next line says 2 square feet per chicken and be predator proof. Oh, the pen. So the coop is 1 square foot and the pen is 2 square feet and be predator proof. You have to keep your structure at least 20 feet away from any neighbors and 10 feet from property lines. Of course, they have to be predator proof, as we mentioned before. They are going to be restricted to behind a residential structure. So I joked about front yards. So front yard is going to be a no-go. You can't constitute a public nuisance. If your chickens are getting out of hand, your neighbors will be able to complain to the city. And if you violate the ordinance, you could incur a fine up to $250 a day. If it is approved, they'll need a second vote to finalize it at their meeting in September.